Well, what an amazing year this has been. So tough at times, but also with tremendous opportunities to innovate and do great things. In fact, as I record this message, the Reigate Grammar School ice rink is outside my window. You can probably hear the children's laughter and the music playing. So this year, well, we've seen many highlights from sport continuing on Saturdays and the house sport being so impressive. I don't know how drama have got so many drama productions during these difficult times. They've moved into filmmaking with a vigour. And of course, music concerts have been broadcast regularly on our channels, including a live concert just last week at the Leatherhead Theatre. That was an emotional return to performance. There have been cadets raising money for the British Legion, and there have been sports teams raising money for Stripey Store. We've helped support food banks. We've put together hampers for the homeless at Christmas. We've written to people in residential homes, and our Reigate Grammar School We Care campaign started in the depths of the first lockdown. It's continued all the way through, is encapsulating our values. There's so much more to a great education than a fistful of results or goings on of the classroom. It's about how, as Reigatians, we're pilgrims. We're on a special journey with a good purpose. And this year has allowed us to express that good purpose. So thank you, whether it's been the DofE or the Model United Nations or the clubs or the lessons or all the other things I've mentioned and others that I would like to. Thank you for being a Reigatian and for making the most of this year. I'm so proud to be your headmaster because you are the best of your generation, and it is an honour to work with you, to learn with you, and to walk with you on that journey from childhood through to young adulthood. Have a great Christmas.
Hello, everyone, and season's greetings. The year that never ends is, well, nearly over, but as we count down the days, it's what's undoubtedly been a challenging 12 months. Let us try and reflect on the blessings that they've also brought us. 2020 marks a year that Africa was declared free of polio. Despite the protests of this COVID pandemic, the best and the brightest of humanity fought back to relieve the continent of a different virus. You may have missed it, I know that I did. Beyond Trump, Brexit and COVID, there's been so little room for the good things in the news. But it's so important to remember that we've not only survived this year, we've done great things in it, and will continue to do so in the year ahead. But whilst this year has been unique in its twists and its turns, the holiday spirit that we're looking to embody this season dates back for generations. It's a feeling of hope, one that compels us to live lives of humility and compassion. The holiday message is one of empathy and understanding. It teaches us to care for the poor and the underrepresented and those who are different from ourselves. I hope that all of us embrace this spirit, not just over the holidays, but into the new year, to help us build a more just and a more honest community. And finally, as the COVID-19 vaccine is being distributed across the UK, let us give thanks to all the amazing men and women of the NHS who have worked tirelessly to keep our friends and our families safe. They truly are the heroes of our generation, and they deserve our heartfelt gratitude and wholehearted support. Thank you all, and have a wonderful Christmas break.
Hello everyone. Thousands of masks and litres of hand sanitizer later, our autumn term is ending and the Christmas period is beginning. Christmas is known as a time of light and hope, and this year more than ever, those feelings are even more welcome. There is no denying that 2020 has been a year of great turbulence and uncertainty, but the light and hope that this Christmas and New Year will bring us is greater than ever before. At 6:31am on the 8th of December 2020, Margaret Keenan, a 90-year-old, became the first person in the world to receive the Pfizer COVID-19 vaccination. Her vaccination marks the beginning of the largest vaccination campaign in NHS history, and simultaneously marks the beginning of the end of COVID-19. And how brilliant it would be that William Shakespeare was the second person to receive the vaccine in our country. Although this term has been slightly different, perhaps it has enabled you to appreciate the smaller things that we may have taken for granted before. For the last 12 weeks, almost every day we've been surrounded by our friends and had support from our teachers. And in a time of a pandemic, this is very rare and something we should be thankful for. However, our uninterrupted time at school would not have been possible without the precautions each and every one of us has taken. So thank you all so much for playing your part. And finally, have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Thank you.
A visit from St. Nicholas. 'Twas the night before Christmas, when all through the house not a creature was stirring, not even a mouse. The stockings were hung by the chimney with care, in hopes that St. Nicholas soon would be there. When out on the lawn there arose such a clatter, I sprang from my bed to see what was the matter. Away to the window I flew like a flash, tore open the shutters and threw up the sash. Now Dancer, now Prancer and Vixen, oh Comet, on Cupid, on Donner, on Blitzen. To the top of the porch, to the top of the wall, now dash away, dash away, dash away all. He spoke not a word, but went straight to his work, and filled all the stockings, and then turned with a jerk, and laying his finger aside of his nose, and giving a nod, up the chimney he rose. He sprang to his sleigh, to his team gave a whistle, and away they all flew like the down of a thistle. But I heard him exclaim, ere he drove out of sight, Happy Christmas to all, and to all a good night. Merry Christmas.